Hi guys, it's Gail with Gail's Southern Living. So I've been a little lenient on the garden tours because I've actually started to rip some things out. So this is my loofah. Now it could still possibly put something on. It does have the little thing, whatever you call that part. It has that, so it could still put out something. I did pull out my pickling cucumbers. And I started the composting process on my new raised bed. This is one of them. This is the other one. Right next to it is the peppers. They look pretty good, but they don't have any peppers on them. And on the tire garden, I've been moving things around. I do still have a couple of tomatillas here. My bell pepper put out one little bell pepper. And that other tire is a zucchini if it comes up, because it's all by itself now. I did sprinkle some zinnias and marigolds in these tires where I had pulled up plants. And I'm hoping for some nice pretty fall flowers in this area. So I've been kind of trying to make one area look nice again, possibly. So, and even in the marigolds that are dying a little bit, I sprinkled a little bit of the more marigolds to see if they'll come back up. Alright, this is my ground cherry plant. I have started to trim it down a little bit. It is still producing. I also have a birdhouse gourd in this area, and this is where the dill used to be. I did trim back the tomatillo a little bit. It has not produced yet, but it does have a lot of those little pods on them. So I could still get some. I think that might be the biggest one. So I still have a chance of getting some tomatillas. Okay, so the wild garden is doing really well. I've got about 5 little tiny gourds out of here and 3 cantaloupe. There are 2 more cantaloupe that I've seen. There could still be some little things hidden up underneath everything because I don't weed this area. So you can see they're going all the way over there. The giant pumpkins died off. I don't think they're going to do anything at all. You see there's a cantaloupe right there. And it's the cantaloupe that they refer to as the musk melon, which is really good. I harvested one that was really, really good. So I usually soak this section twice a day for a little bit. And that's why it looks so plush and green. But I had to pull out my zucchini. And I did stop watering the tomatoes. Even watering twice a day, I was just not being able to keep up with it. And as you can see, the hose is running in here. There's a cantaloupe in here somewhere. Let's see. Let's see if I can find it. It's kind of buried. I don't know exactly where it's at. That might have been the one I picked the other day. You could see there's a lot of, see there's something growing there. Don't know if that's a cantaloupe or a pumpkin. Not completely sure. Still a lot of the yellow flowers. I'm hoping for a watermelon this year. I've never had a watermelon before. So that's what the wild garden looks like. It looks nice and green and plush. So I'm trying to still take really good care of it. I did pull some of the peppers out of this bed. The grasshoppers had started attacking them, and I started spreading zinnias out in this section, hoping I would get some flowers for the fall. Okay, the grasshoppers did get a hold of my sedum. As you can see, it's got some white places in it. It should be a darker green. And I did start spreading the seed into this purple bucket over here, so that would come up in there next year. This section of hyacinth started wilting and not doing great, and this is where I had the beautiful lush sunflowers. I'm in the process of cutting those down. There's a lot of blooms on the ground, so they will come up next year. And here's the cracking in the ground from the serious heat that we've had around here. Hi, Miley. What you doing, Miley? Say hi, Miley. Miley-san, Miley-san. Hey, baby. Say hello. Say hi, baby. Alright guys, I did stop watering my tomatoes about 5 or 6 days ago. Even watering twice a day. They were having trouble keeping up with the heat. So I did officially stop watering them, and I will be pulling them out here pretty soon. Looks like there's a couple of orange tomatoes I could possibly pull out. But the good, the bad, and the ugly, that is definitely the ugly. This highest this is doing pretty good still. Some of this stuff down here, I started pulling out. I pulled out those flowers. The carnal climber is kind of dying. So I'm in the process of moving everything around in the yard and composting it and getting it ready for next year. So I still water it every day, parts of it, and hoping for some beautiful zinnias and marigolds for the fall. You guys have a great day. Be blessed. Do something kind, guys.